Reaction late last night, and what was the group text flowing, or what was that like?
Well, you know, we act old around here, so I think a lot of us were asleep. I just couldn't think about it. I went to sleep and woke up to a lot of fun texts this morning really early. I actually set my alarm for midnight to get up and check the score, and actually just turned it off, didn't even look. So just made for a really exciting morning, and really happy for these guys. I mean, really happy for these players.
You mentioned yesterday, especially like Kelsey, you're wearing her shirt. Is that why, or is there something else to it?
Yeah, no, I really am happy. Kelsey Mitchell has been here and just been through some really hard times. And so just throughout this process, anytime I thought about making it to playoffs, she's top of mind for me because she's deserved this. And she's had a really, she hasn't had the easiest year. And just for her to get this experience playoffs for the first time is really incredible.
You're in, so now how do you pause and say, okay, this is great, but we still have something to play for here, potential seeding to move up and a strong stretch here at home in this next couple of weeks?
Yeah, we don't plan on changing anything. It is still, pedal to the metal, and we just want to make sure that we're doing the things that got us here. It's just what I kind of told the players this morning in video. If we would have listened to everybody else and only talk about results, right? Being 1-8, we wouldn't have been here if it was something that was important to us. But all we kept talking about was the things that were important, which was effort, just our energy, the togetherness, the toughness, and then the resiliency that really showed up. And that's why I think that's why we're here today.
2 road wins over the weekend. How important was it to be able to go away? Because ultimately, you get to the playoffs, you got to win on the road.
Yeah. Anytime in this league you go on the road and get wins, they're huge. And Chicago's fighting for a spot. Dallas is fighting for a spot. So, just to go in and win those games, and for us to have this momentum going, and these players playing the basketball that they are, we're just like flowing right here at the right time. We just have to keep that momentum.
Was there a turning point moment for you this season when you felt like, yeah, we're starting to click and the playoffs are definitely a possibility?
Yeah, it was before the break. We'd started playing well, and then we didn't beat Dallas at Dallas after we had a really good win on the road against Minnesota. And it just kind of left that bad taste in your mouth throughout the whole break. And I kind of took that and used that as momentum to try to get these guys to do something different. And that break just really changed for us. It gave us the rest, and also it let them, build some chemistry with each other and really work on some things in practice. I think that really was the turning point for us.
LA tonight, you could look, in college we'd probably call it a trap game in a tournament setting. How do you kind of get your girls dialed in? They seem to be really relaxed and ready to go and just kind of take care of business tonight.
Yeah, that's kind of the way we've been business-like. We really tried to not be too high, not too low. It's really hard not to be too high today, with our clinching. But it's just another game for us, and just to build towards, our goal of doing something in the playoffs.
I'm seeing them so loose. Pre-game, shoot around, all of this. Have you felt that these last 3 weeks or so? That there just seems to be a lightness about this team.
Yeah, we've really, the coaching staff has talked about that. It's just been something that, with a young team, it's like you got to fill things out, and that's their personality. And, we don't want them to overthink. Just, keep doing what they're doing and keep that confidence.
With 6 games in a row, home now, what has a home game here become like for your team?
Yeah, I mean, our games at home are playoff championship games with the feel from the fans. I mean, the fans are incredible. I mean, it gets so loud in here at times when good things are happening, and they're that 6th man for us. Just a really exciting time for the Fever.
Knowing how it gets during just a regular season game, have you even dared to dream about what a playoff game might be in this building?
I mean, if it's any better than it already is, that's going to be pretty incredible.
Allison made her announcement this morning. What will you think back about your relationship and growing it back to becoming a playoff team again?
Yeah, Allison's done so much. I was with her as an assistant. It was right when she came in, and then, she and I built a relationship, and then, to come back and to work for her for these last couple years. She's that person that if you need anything, you give her a call and she finds a way to get it done. And I'm really happy for her and what she's going to do. She is a powerful woman who empowers other women and girls, and that's what she's going to do with her new journey. Really excited for her.
Kelsey, you said you've been to the bottom and you felt it. So now, given that, how much sweeter does this feel?
I'm just grateful, man. I'm here to do my work, be right by my team and the organization. That's obviously a really big step for us, but it's not enough. Clinching is always a good step, but it's more. We gotta go get more. It's more that we want to accomplish, and it's more more out there to get, and that's what I want. I think that's what my team want too. But this is definitely a surreal moment. I'm definitely grateful from where I started, and here's to more, I guess.
So not being content and
gotta stay focused. The right thing is just stay focused on what's the main thing, and that's stack it up as many days and wins as much as possible. So you set yourself up for a playoff run. You know, making it is one thing, but being a part of it for longevity is different, and that got to be a mindset, kind of. You know.
How much momentum do you feel with this team right now? And then, given that you're going to play the next 6 at home, how good do you feel right now?
Man, it's a really big moment in our locker room and organization. The aroma in the room right now is really, really high. But as I said, you can never. This is where at times like this, you can't get content. I think our mindset can consistently stay working, stay focused on what's right. But the aroma in the room is definitely a lot of confidence, and I think that we kind of got to give ourselves some grace and take that confidence, because we knew where we were when we started this, and so it feels good to kind of like see those adjustments and some of those changes be made regarding our locker room and who we are as a team. So I'm excited.
You've played a lot of games in this building. Have you ever stopped to think about playing a playoff game in this building, you feel like? Oh,
man, for sure. I did play in the Big Ten championship here, so I felt the atmosphere back when I was in college a little bit, but it's nothing like being a pro and doing it. So, yeah, man, that'll be a surreal moment as well. But I think I'm taking it in stride right now and keep stacking in many wins in the regular season and see what that feel like first.
What has led to so many players starting in their role right now?
I think getting to know who your team is. I think that we took a lot of time off the floor with a break. We did zip lining, we did together activities, team activities. We ate dinner together, and so you got a chance to know who each person was off the floor, and you give them gratitude. You don't know people's stories, and so collectively we took all of what we knew in that Olympic break, and we kind of put it together on the court. Now you get to see it.
And you, maybe more than anyone, is this maybe the best you felt and what you've been able to produce on the court on a pro level?
On a pro level?
Because you're also getting the results as well.
Yeah, man. I think from an individual play, me personally, I think I've always tried to perform this way. I think in my experience, some people caught on late, but for me, the work has always been there, and I think now, knowing that you're winning, you get to see it on a different level, and so I am proud of that. I'm with people that want to win just as much as me. So.
How much opportunity do you still see Kelsey in terms of playoff position?
Oh, for sure. I don't know what playoff Kelsey is because I've never experienced it. But I know who I am and what I bring to the table, and I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses, and that's why I'm here. So I'm gonna keep getting better and keep working on what's right. But playoff Kelsey I don't know who that is, but hopefully I'm prepared for those moments and prepared for that experience when it comes.
I meant more in terms of the team being able to move up in the playoff seeding.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think that for us, if we can keep collecting these wins and stay focused on the right thing, we'll put ourselves in an even better position than just clinching. And so you're right. I think that the focus should be different and more if we can keep climbing that ladder while we're in a regular season, that'd be nice for us.
Chrissy said she didn't stay up to see the other teams lose and you guys clinched. Did you stay up? And if so, what was kind of your reaction when you got the news?
I went to bed with 5 minutes left in the fourth, but definitely was keeping a close eye throughout the game. And when we found out, I think everyone was just super excited, and it's definitely something we've been working towards. Season's not over, but just to have that kind of taken care of, it's a great feeling. Considering where you guys started, where the season started, to where you are now, not just wins, but the chemistry, the looseness, the joy. How big a growth has it felt like from inside? It feels a lot different. I think everyone can attest to that we're just having a lot of fun out there. I think it's fun to watch. It's fun to be on the court. It's fun to be on the bench. It's just fun to be part of this team and follow along on this journey. And it's crazy to think that where we started the season, and I think there were doubts from the fans, doubts from people that didn't know where we would go for the year, and to be where we are today, we're just really proud of ourselves.